Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this video, I'm now going to talk about the American educational system from the perspective of an international student. So I'm going to start with you, the international student. The international student. And what do you have to do if you want to get a degree in the United States? What exams do you have to take? That's what I'm going to explain here, how the system works. So first, as an international student, the first thing that you have to do is prove your English. And everything in our system is about exams. So we have exams here for international students. We have the IELTS exam and the TOEFL exam. Why do you have to take these exams? This is because you, as an international student, you have to prove to the American universities that your English is good enough to survive in a classroom where the main voice of instruction is English. And the only way to do that is through these exams, these standardized exams. Okay? Now, if you're going for a bachelor's degree, you have basically two options. And I'm going to talk about the master's degree in just a minute. Let's say you're an international student, you take the IELTS exam or the TOEFL exam and you pass it. You have two options if you're going for a bachelor's degree. You can go for your associate degree first at a community college. By the way, let me go ahead and put sort of the ranking of the universities here. So it all starts with high school, and I'm assuming all international students, most of them when they come here, they have finished high school. And then we have the associate degree, 2 years. And then we have the bachelor's degree, right? And then we have the master's degree, and then we have the PhD. And then, of course, over to the side, you have the medical school and law school. I'll be talking about these in just a moment, but this is just the big picture, the different levels. You have high school, associate degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD. And I'll talk about these here in just a minute. Now, back to the associate degree. When you go get a bachelor's degree, sorry for the bad handwriting here, the first 2 years are general studies. The last 2 years are your major for a total of 4 years for the bachelor's degree. Now, these first 2 years of general studies, everybody has to do these. It doesn't matter what your major is. Everybody has to do the general studies. And you have two places to do those general studies. You can do them at the community college. And when you finish these 2 years of general studies, this is an associate degree. That's what this is. The first 2 years. So let's say, for example, you finish the IELTS, and you decide I'm going to go to the community college and do my general studies, and you get the associate degree. Or let's say you finish the IELTS or TOEFL and you want to go directly to the university. Directly to the university. Bachelor's degree. We have the bachelor's degree here. And of course, this is 4 years. Now, here's the difference. The only difference is that when you go directly to the university, you're going to do all four of these. All four, you're going to do the general studies and your major all in one place. One place. Right? If you go to the community college, the first 2 years you're going to do at the community college, and then you're going to graduate and get that associate degree, and then you have to transfer. You have to put your application in and transfer to the major university. So you have 2 years here for the associate degree, and then you're going to do your last 2 years of your major. Because remember, community colleges do not award bachelor's degrees; they only give associate degrees. You're only there to do the first 2 years. When you do your major, whatever your major is, let's say engineering, for example, you have to go to the university. So you can do 2 years community college and 2 years university, or you can do all 4 years in one place. And it's basically the same thing. There's no difference in the degrees. Now, here's the difference. When you go to the community college, you're going to take a basic placement test from that community college. When you decide if you finish the IELTS or TOEFL and you're going to go directly to the university, you have to take the SAT or ACT. The SAT or ACT. That's the exam that you have to take. Now, when you finish the community college, for example, let's say that you graduate and get your associate degree, and you're going to transfer over to the university. Do you have to take this SAT and ACT? No. If you graduate, that's if you graduate. If you do not, let's say in the middle of your associate degree, let's say that you transfer in the middle of this and you want to go directly to the university, yes, then you have to take the SAT. All right? So if you go to the community college, you just have a very basic placement test. Generally, they're quite easy. If you go directly to the university, you have to take the SAT or ACT. All right. Now, in the next video, and now as we continue on here, after you finish your bachelor's degree, let's say that you get your bachelor's degree from your country, okay, and you want to come and get a master's degree. Well, if you want to go and get a master's degree that's not in business, master's in, okay, you have to take the GRE exam, and then you can go and study for your master's degree, in addition to taking IELTS or TOEFL. Now remember, the IELTS or TOEFL, this is for if you're going for a bachelor's degree or master's degree. It doesn't matter. Every international student has to take these. Even if you're going for a PhD, you still have to take these exams, even if you have a bachelor's degree from your country. So that's the first option. Get a master's degree in something that's not business. Or if you take the GMAT exam, you can get a MBA, Master's in Business Administration. MBA. This is the second option that you can do with your bachelor's degree from your country or a bachelor's degree from here. After you now the other options are, of course, you can just go for the PhD. Oh, excuse me, not the PhD. Sorry. You can go to medical school. And the other option is law school. If you go to law school, the exam that you need to take is the LSAT. If you go to medical school, it's the MCAT. MCAT. Okay? These are the 4 options after the bachelor's degree. But to be able to go to law school, medical school, MBA, or master's degree, you have to have a bachelor's degree either from your country or from America or from Australia, from South Africa, England, etc. You have to have at least a bachelor's degree. You cannot go directly from high school to medical school. It's not possible. Not in the American education system. Okay, so as you can see, our education system here is really based upon exams. Everything is about exams here. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. This is the different things that you can do after your bachelor's degree. Here's the 2 options after you finish the IELTS or TOEFL if you're going for the bachelor's degree. This is all your choice. Okay, all right, so hope this video was helpful. Have a good day.